Hello class, today I'm going to teach you about scale drawings. So there's scale drawings and then we have models. So a scale drawing is a proportional two-dimensional drawing of an object. So for example, a blueprint. If you've seen a blueprint of your house before, that is a scale drawing. A scale model is a proportional three-dimensional model of an object. It could be a model car, a model of a monument. Okay, then we have scale. The scale is the measurements. In scale drawings and models, they're proportional to the measurements of the actual object. So the scale gives the ratio that compares the measurements of the drawing or model with the actual measurements. So when we make our proportions, it's drawing or the model on top, which is your numerator, to the actual, which will be our denominator. Okay, so let's take a look at this scale drawing of Central Park in New York City. Okay, so I measured it. So, it's going to be hard, right? Because I kind of played with, blew it up and stuff on the computer. So I'm just going to tell you that on our paper, when we measured, I got 13 centimeters. We're measuring in centimeters. As I looked at the scale, it said 1 centimeter to 320 meters. So the length of Central Park is 13 centimeters and the width is 3 centimeters. So our goal is to find the perimeter and the area of the scale drawing. So to find perimeter, we add up all the sides. So 13 times 2, because if the top is 13, the bottom is 13, plus 3 times 2. So that equals 32 centimeters. Now we need to find the area. The area is just length times width. So 13 times 3 gives us 39 centimeters squared. Okay, so now they want us to find the actual perimeter and the actual area. Okay, so we said that the length was 13 centimeters. So let me go back to the drawing. The drawing said there's 1 centimeter to 320 meters. So we're going to need that for over here. So 1 centimeter is 320 meters. Model, we're drawing over the actual, right? We measured the width to be 13 centimeters. We want to find the actual. Okay, so 13 times 320. Okay, so I got 4,160. So that gives me my length. Now I do the same thing for my width. So 1 centimeter to 320 meters. We said our width was 3, and we're trying to find what is the width, the actual width. So 3 times 320 will give us our answer, and that's 960. So the width is 960. So once again, to find the perimeter, we are going to take 4,160 times 2 plus 960 times 2. And that gave me an answer of 10,240 meters. That's the perimeter of the park. 10,240 meters on the outside of the park. Okay, so let me clear this. So we found 10,240 meters. So now let's look at the area. So the area, we just need to take the numbers that we found before for our length and their width. So my length, as you recall, I got 4,160, and my width, we got 960. So to find the area, we're going to multiply 4,160 times 960. And I got 3.9 million, so I'm just going to say it's about 4 million square meters, or meters squared. That's our area measured in square units. Great job. Okay, then we have a scale factor. Okay, the scale factor is this constant proportionality between the dimensions of the scale drawing or model and the dimensions of the actual object. Okay, so let's take a look. So here we have a scale model of the Sergeant Floyd Museum in Sioux City, Iowa. We know that the scale model is 10 inches tall. We know the actual model is 100 feet tall. So it's model over actual. So it's 10 inches to 100 feet. Inches, feet. What does 1 inch represent in the model? We're trying to find what does 1 inch represent. So 1 times 100 is 100 equals 10x. So divide by 10. 100 divided by 10 equals 10. Okay, so my scale is 1 inch to 10 feet. That's my scale. My second question, scale factor, we want it to be in the same units. So if you see here, I have inches to feet. We have to change the 10 feet into inches. So we know there's 12 inches in a foot. We're going to multiply 10 times 12. That gives us 120 inches. So the scale factor, 1 is always your numerator. So we have 1 inch over 120 inches. And our inches cancel out because they are the same unit. So our scale factor is 1 to 120. That's our scale factor. Great job. Okay, here is a blueprint of a room, bedroom, bathroom, living room. The question's saying in a blueprint, each square has a side length of 1/4 of an inch. And we can see the scale, 1 inch is 16 feet in that scale drawing. Ceramic tile costs $5 per square foot. How much does it cost to tile the bathroom? So let's look at the bathroom. Okay, so that space in here. So we need to count the length of the bathroom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Okay, so the length, 4 squares. We know each square is 1/4 of an inch. So 4 times 1/4 is 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch on that drawing. Now let's look at our width. 1, 2. So the width is 2. So 2 times 1/4, which is 2/4, which is 1/2 inches on the scale. So now I just use what I know in my scale factor. So 1 inch is 16 feet. So 1 inch in the drawing is 16 feet in the actual. So now we just plug in. Well, I know 1 inch is my length. So I know 16 is going to be my length. Now I'm going to do it again for my width. So 1 inch to 16 feet equals 1/2 inch, and we're trying to find the width. What's half of 16? Which is 8. So the width equals 8. So let's find the area. 16 times 8. 16 times 8 is 128 feet squared. And it costs $5 per square foot. So how are you going to find out the cost? 128 times 5. So I got the cost will be $640 to tile that bathroom. Great job. It's a real life situation. I hope this video helped you understand about scale drawings. Have a great day.